Here we go again then, MotoGP Guru, and it's the third of 3 consecutive Grand Prix in the MotoGP World Championship. We've had Mugello, we've had the Sachsenring, and now another really historic venue in the north of the Netherlands. It's Assen and the Circuit van Drenthe. Let's get straight across first of all to Nick Harris, the chief MotoGP Guru. Nick, hello to you. Sachsenring first of all, what did you make of the weekend?
Unbelievable. 233,000 people there. I think nearly 100,000 on race day. The MotoGP race was just fading a little bit, I felt, at half distance. But boy, what a finish. And the touch coming into that last lap between Bagnaia and Martin. Brilliant race. And I'm so glad when there's such a good race, when there's such a big crowd.
Let's crack straight on though with your review of the weekend, Nick. Your man of the hour, who have you gone for?
Well, it's not very difficult, is it, really? It's got to be Jorge Martin. What a weekend for the Spanish rider. He was superb in every way, in every aspect of the way he rode in the sprint race and the way he fought back against Bagnaia in the Grand Prix. Because when Bagnaia took the lead, I would have thought, the majority of the people thought, and I certainly did, he was going to disappear. Martin didn't let him do that, and then he fought him off those last half dozen hectic laps. No doubt about it. It's an easy one, isn't it? By Martin.
Underdog of the weekend, Nick? Somebody you didn't quite expect to be out there who's surprised?
Difficult one, but I've gone for Enea Bastianini because he's back from that terrible injury in that very first race in Portimao. He's coming back to strength. I thought he rode a very, very good, solid race on Sunday, and I think now with the injury recovering, he's got one more race before the summer break. He's going to be a big force, of course, teammate to Pecco Bagnaia.
Talking of out of luck, Nick, it's the underperformer next, and I think as a team and a rider, I think I know, unfortunately, what you're going to say here.
Yeah, Marc Marquez and Honda was an absolute disaster for the man that was going for his 12th successive victory at the Sachsenring. What a disastrous weekend for him, and no more summed up than those distressing scenes, really, seeing him so upset after that horrible crash at turn 7 in the Sunday morning warm-up. And I think everybody's heart went out a fair bit to Marc Marquez, fan or not. You just had to feel sorry for him.
Do you think Marquez is going to move, Nick? Do you think he should move, and do you think he will move? Because I've got the feeling out it probably is going to happen now. I think he's given them so much time. How much longer can you wait, though?
I think he probably will move. I don't think it'll be an easy move, and exactly where he'll go to won't be easy. But if he's going to win another world championship or have another chance of a world title, I think he has to move.
Nick, I'm going to kick off with mine, if I may, the pole man for Assen. And I think if there's going to be a difference anywhere, a bit of chaos somewhere, it's going to be Assen. You never know. There's always rain in the air. So I've gone for Aleix Espargaro on the Aprilia. He was decent last year. He was on row 2, if you remember, and some great moves as he came through the field.
That's your heart rolling your head, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
No, that's normally my prediction. I'm going to go for Jorge Martin because I think he's in such brilliant form, and I take somebody to stop him. But you're so right about Assen. It can be raining on one part of the circuit and not on the other. The weather there, it can be cold, it can be scorching hot. You just really never know. But I'm going for Martin again.
It's a very boring prediction, if you don't mind me saying. You should have gone for something a bit more adventurous like me. But
I'm learning from the experts now. Look at these other old
experts.
Yeah.
Sprint winner then. You can go first for this one. Who have you gone for?
Oh dear, you're not going to like this, are you? You're not going to like this one little bit because I've gone for Jorge Martin again.
Yeah, there he goes again.
I need to pick up some points. I can tell you, I'm fading fast after the Sachsenring, so I'm going for Jorge Martin.
I've actually gone for Brad Binder for the sprint race for Assen. I'm so far behind already, Nick, in the points, and I joined late.
Go for it.
I might as well just go for it. I've got nothing to lose, have I?
You haven't. Except your pride.
Exactly. What I can say, though, is I've been a bit boring with the Grand Prix prediction because I have gone for Jorge Martin. I think he's on an absolute roll, as you've just said, and I think he deserves it. And he's got that momentum, hasn't he, now? So I've gone for Martin. And also, Ducati did win at Assen last year as well with Pecco Bagnaia. What's Mr. Harris gone for the overall Grand Prix?
I've gone for Pecco Bagnaia. He's got a great record. He's won Moto2, Moto3, and as you said, MotoGP last year at Assen.
Best comeback then. So this is positions between your grid position and where you finish in the race. Who's going to take the most, Nick?
Bastianini, but that is a bit heart-ruling head, to be honest with you. But I so want him to do well. He's such a nice lad, such a talented rider, and I'm going for him. I'm going for the Italian.
Okay, I think I've done it the other way around. I've got more head-ruling heart on this one. I've gone for Maverick Vinales because he hasn't had the best qualifying, has he, this year?
No,
he has gained quite a few places. Right, bit of a challenge just before we sign off, because the guys here at Guru are asking whether you can just give us a bit of commentary, Nick, for the last few corners of the Assen Grand Prix this weekend. You know, who you think's going to win. What might we be hearing in commentary if you were commentating on it?
You want me to do a bit of Nick Harris commentary?
Yeah, go on. We haven't heard it for a while.
Stand by, right. Says I sitting here in Oxford, trying to. I've got my eyes closed. Right, they're coming up to the S's for the very last time. Martin on the inside. Bagnaia trying to go around the outside. Bagnaia's gone up the inside. Martin's running a little bit wide. He's gone over the gravel, but he's taken the checkered flag. And Nick Harris picks up maximum points.
Fantastic. Did you always commentate with your eyes closed, by the way? That explains a lot, doesn't it?
That explains an awful lot, especially when I'm commentating on football, I can tell you.
I'm only joking. Oh, I do miss you, Nick. Okay, great stuff. Well, on that, how can I end the show after that? Apart from saying we'll be back. It's a long wait, though, isn't it, now for us? There's nothing in July. We've got to wait all the way till Silverstone in August.
I'm going on holiday for a week. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thanks for that, Nick. You need a holiday after that commentary return, so go and have a good rest with Sheila, and we'll see you for Silverstone. But in the meantime, everybody, it's MotoGPGuru.com. Get your predictions in. There's some bonus quiz questions on there for you to tackle as well. And, of course, the opportunity of some amazing prizes.